Hey, good morning, everyone. Just kind of wanted to share my day from yesterday. It was a really shitty day, to say the least. Well, so we have been having some sewer issues, and we just thought it was because of all the rain and the ground being saturated and our field lines wasn't draining like they should, blah, blah, blah. Well, it didn't fix. 2 days of no rain, and it did not fix. Anyway, called out a septic company. They pumped the tanks, which we just did in January, so I didn't think that was the issue, but I'm no expert, obviously. That did not fix the issue. They did empty the tanks. He told me he thought that there was a clog in the drain, and did I put grease down my drain? And I was like, no, like, I'm 50, not 20. I know better. Anyway, I digress. So anyway, my son gets home, and I tell him, like, he thinks it's grease. I haven't put grease down the drain. Have you put grease down the drain? Like, you know, go through the whole scenario. Anyway, after the septic company left and he told me all that, I went and got 2 jugs of Drano. And then I stopped by Ace Hardware because I was supposed to get like an old-fashioned plunger, not the new ones. Well, anyway, I start talking to that guy, and he tells me about some extra strength stuff. So I buy it. So I spent 40, 50 bucks on liquid stuff to unclog the drains, right? I go upstairs, I pour some in, I pour some in downstairs. Doesn't work. Doesn't work at all. Like, this is a nightmare. I'm gonna have to call a plumber on top of everything else going on. Anyway, none of that works. My son gets home. I tell him what everything I've done. Now, mind you, my son is not even 21 yet. He'll be 21 in a couple months. Anyway, I tell him what's going on. I'm like, there's a clog somewhere. And I was like, I can't find the clean out drain, right? I looked around the house. I don't see the pipe sticking out like it's supposed to. I can't find it. I should know these things, right? But I relied on someone else to do this for me for so long, which prior to him, I would have never relied on him for anything. Anyway. That's another story. We'll get to that later. So my husband is away, right? My son gets here. I tell him the story. He finds the drain, the clean out drain, and it's kind of buried. He had to dig it out because it's in a very low spot next to the house. And anyway, he digs it out, and sure enough, right there at the clean out drain, there was a clog, but it wasn't grease. Theory is the ground was saturated, it couldn't drain, it kind of backed up into that clean out drain, got compacted. Anyway, got it fixed about 9 o'clock last night. He was able to take a shower, thank goodness, because he had been playing in shit for an hour and a half to 2 hours. Anyway, so that was a shitty day yesterday. On top of that, during all of my chaos cleaning the bathroom from the back up, I missed my family therapy meeting with my husband's therapist. Oh my gosh. I was terrified. Like, I was so, like, oh crap, right? But life happens, you know? Oh, anyway, that was my day yesterday. How was yours?